Sa pagkamangha sa kagandahan ng ilog, napaligo ang biktima at kaanak nito. Ngunit sa hindi inaasahang pangyayari, dito nagtapos ang buhay ng estudyante.
Umaga, dito po tayo ngayon sa opisina ni Mayor Engineer Tomas Isabarit Jr. ng Municipality of Pandan. Mayor, good morning and Happy New Year. Sa iyong mga greetings sa ating mga tagapakinig, kasama natin ang taga Aramen Calibo, Ernie David Sampuang with si Arte Lario, ang kapabling vlogger natin, at ibang kasama natin sa dalawang radio station. Tatlo na, pati dito sa radio station natin. Mayor, sa iyong greetings.
Yes, Bert, no, thank you for this opportunity. Sa mga fans kag masugid nga tagapagkinig ng Radio RMN, aton nga 88.5
PB News Online.
yes, vlogger.
Yes.
Yeah. Archie, may ayad gid nga aga kanaton nga tanan. Welcome to Pandan, welcome to our simple but beautiful municipality. And of course our LGU Pandan really are grateful to your visit here in our municipality. Thank you very much.
Yes. Mayor, alam ko sa Pandan at Tikim napakarami mga tourist spots. No? At ito yung naging kilala yung Pandan at Tikim. And that's what happened, may nangyaring insidente sa isang resort o isang cold spring. And may ginawang move yung ating local government units, of course, inyo. Any update, Mayor Estepero, sir?
Yes, sir. No. In reply to your statement, a comment at that. No. Pandan actually is really becoming a booming tourism area. No,
yes,
in the northern part of Antique. In fact, we are grateful also to Aklan dahil ang mga sobrang bisita ng Boracay ay nahagip namin or yung spillover nga ang tinatawag. No. And we have lots of resorts already. Pandan is blessed by some good beaches also. And we have a tourist or a cold spring resort, the famous Malumpati Tourism Spring Resort. And yes, just lately, it's very sad na may hindi magandang nangyari. Actually, namatay nga, nalunod. And immediately, a day after, we issued an executive order addressed to the owner of the resort to immediately close down the resort pending investigation of our LGU. It is composed, the task force is composed by our LGU offices, namely the MDRMO, our, of course, the Office of the Mayor, the Tourism Office, and the RHU. So there are 5 offices which compose the task force.
Task force.
Yes, sir.
So, temporarily muna stop operation while the investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, we conducted an ocular inspection and investigation on the area, no? And we have already come up with, I think, 7 recommendations, no? Right now, we will be furnishing them the copy of our recommendation, and pending compliance, the resort will remain closed, no? So, dapat i-comply nila yung recommendation namin, no? Regarding, it's more on safety precautions, no? Of the resort. Para hindi na maulit yung nangyari, yung trahedya na nangyari, sir.
Sa kagustuhan naman, wala namang kagustuhan sana mangyari yung incident na yan. Kaso lang, baka mayroong mga kakapabayaan nga sa resort owner.
Yeah, of course. May mga pagkukulang, kaunti na hindi na-implement. Like for example, yung lifeguard nila dapat minimum 4 two lifeguards per shift, no? Kasi the area actually is just a small area. And dapat kung alert lang, ayokong mag-delve into the really what happened because I was not there, no. Ang sa amin lang yung interview na kinandak namin, yun ang aking i-relay, no.
Okay. Po. So with this, Kapobring Arche, and any follow-up after? Kami kasi nagpunta kasi Mayor doon at nakita po namin yung situation at napakagandang lugar, no? At hindi naman sana gustong mahinto, but then siyempre sa inyo naman yon sa LGU kung para maging fair yung investigation, temporary stop muna.
Oo, pero ano lang naman actually yung findings namin is yung lifeguard deployment at all our time, no, at any given time dapat dalawa present doon sa both sides nung doon sa may diving board at saka doon sa front mismo, no. Dapat in-orient yung visitors muna kung ano yung mga precautions, kung ano mga dapat at hindi dapat, yung use of life vests na dapat i-require ang visitors na magsuot. Kung hindi nila, dapat ipasign ng waiver na ayaw nila dahil marunong naman sila or expert sila lumangoy. Okay, but just the same, they have to execute a waiver para libre din sila if ever what happens, no. Yung water depth indicators doon sa area na tumaas na, makita mo yung level kung ilang feet na yung baka mayroong sudden increase of water, at least malalaman na kaagad. So dapat accredited din sila sa DOT, no? Although they were before, but it was not updated. Something like that, no?
Mga simpleng kakulangan lang sana yon. Kaso lang yung may nangyari. But then tututukan po ng LGU siguro yung mga ganyang mga kakulangan ng resort na yan, Mayor.
Yes sir, very much so. In fact, kahapon actually andito yung family ng victim, no, because we immediately coordinated with the city social workers sa Iloilo para ma-extend din ng support, no. Yung our MSWDO connected with the city Iloilo social worker, and immediately nag-extend sila ng support, but they wanted to have a copy of the death certificate, no. So immediately we ordered our MCR, municipal civil registrar, to provide immediately the death certificate. So nabigyan naman, and then we also give some food packs na doon sa pamilya kahit paano makatulong din, no. So those were some of the steps that or intervention that we made para makatulong doon sa pamilya ng biktima kahit paano.
Mayor, gaano po tatagal itong suspension po and ng resort, and ano po ang maliban doon sa sanction? May sanction po ba or may multa silang tatanggapin, at ano po ang kondisyon kung sila ay magre-reopen po?
Walang multa dahil wala kaming ordinance na ganun, no?
Opo.
Oo. So, ang opening ng resorts, i-comply lang nila yung recommendations namin. Pwede na silang mag-open kasi we cannot hold them forever kasi may investment din sila, kawawa naman yung sa may mga tao din silang sinisweldohan. So i-comply lang nila yung, and then also we will require them to really execute or submit an affidavit of undertaking that they will comply really with our recommendations, no. So para later on may basis din kami na kung ano ang mga penalties or sanctions that we could impose if they will violate on the
Ano plano ng family? Mag-file talaga sila ng kaso? Or
as per their relatives yesterday, I can surmise that they will take legal action, no. That is normal, no, kasi mataas pa ang emotions nung pamilya. Mag-subside naman baka kasi it's not easy na mag-file ka rin ng kaso, diba? Nare-revive lang yung emotions, diba? Nare-recall mo lang yung pagkamatay ng
In the future, Sir Mayor, may plano po ba kayong mag-recommend sa ating Sangguniang Bayan na magpasa po ng ordinansa para sa mga regulasyon sa mga resort po dito sa Pandan po?
Yes, definitely. In fact, our recommendations will furnish a copy this to Sangguniang Bayan and then study further what additional measures they could implement to really prevent the occurrence of what happened, the tragic incidents that happened in Dumagat, no? Or
Okay.
so
Mayor, ano masasabi mo dyan na dahil ang Pandan is one of the jewel of Antique regarding no, sa mga resort natin. Ano masasabi mo dyan sa ibang nating mga resort ngayon, dito sa atin ngayon, na pinupuntahan ng ating mga local tourists, ang ating mga foreign tourists, at pali, yung Boracay, sinasama nila no, sa kanilang package, yung Malumpati natin in particular. Ano masasabi mo dyan sa mga may owner ng ating mga resort dito na hindi na mangyayari ang nangyari ito?
First, we are actually as far as Malumpati is concerned, no, we are coordinating with the Imrora, yung Malumpati Resort Owners Association, no, diyan sa Malumpati, to widen their water activities so that more tourists will come, no. And in fact, nag-order na sila ng mga facilities and equipments para i-install na diyan sa may Malumpati, no. That will be also an added revenue to our LGU. And regarding naman sa safety, we have very much available and lifeguards in Malumpati, no, na they were trained by DOT and Coast Guard for the WASAR, no, yung water rescue and search. So recurrence of the same tragic accidents would be prevented, no, as far as Malumpati is concerned. Regarding naman sa mga private owners, they are also required to have trained personnel for incidents nga katulad nung nangyari, no. Mayroon din silang DOT accreditation na nire-require natin, no, so that ang itong mga aksidente na nangyari ma-prevent talaga. So lahat ng mga resort owners natin dito, nire-require actually natin na magiging DOT accredited. And if they will be given accreditations by the DOT, halos ano na yan, parang international, nasa ISO standard na yan, na complied na sila sa mga requirements.
Nandito naman lang kami, Mayor, alam po, sabi nga kanina beach, Cold Spring, yun ang kapital ng Pandan. Sa inyo po yung pagkakataon na mag-invite ng mga visitors natin na puntahan yung mga destination yan dito sa Pandan Antique, Mayor Isto Perez, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you for giving me that opportunity to invite and encourage our tourists to drop by and visit Pandan, no?
Yes,
I am very proud always to say and to relay to our visitors that Pandan is a very peaceful place, no? It is blessed by the virgin forest that we still have,
yes,
and the beautiful Pandan Bay beach resorts. We have so many beach resorts here in Pandan, no? And yes, please come and visit and enjoy our God-given beautiful tourism area, no. We have actually high-end resorts here, no. One I would say is the Antique Amor, no. Antique Amor is located in Barangay Tingib,
Pandan.
sort of high-end din sila, mga 20,000 din yung vela nila.
Opa.
Oo. And they have the private pool, no? And also we have the Sultisio Azol located in Barangay Patria, where they have a very fine sand beach, no? And each room has its own pool, no? Mini pool where the tourists can enjoy with the private ambience,
Wow.
of the place, no? So marami pa kaming mga ini-envision na i-implement. Hopefully this year we have the ating diyan sa may Santo Rosario na a sort of a trekking going to Malumpati, but it's on the other side, no? It's an experience where it will be remembered by tourists if they will try that, no? So wala pa yan actually, but we have envisioned to implement that.
Sige pa.
So,
Parang Mayor, may napanood ako dati sa video po ninyo na mayroon kayong I think binidevelop kung tama pagka area na parang nag-dive kayo.
yeah.
Maraming isda.
Yes.
Saan po yan, Mayor?
Pandan is also blessed with very good diving sites, no? Our corals are still very vibrant, no? Various species of fish can still be found, and we are also developing our diving tourism, no? In fact, last April we conducted the diving festival where various diving schools or divers have come here to witness our diving sites, no? And they enjoyed a lot, no? In fact, from national, we have national guests that come over to participate in the diving festival. Malaking opportunity din pag na-develop.
Okay, so Mayor, I know na very busy itong New Year namin.
Yes,
Marami pang mga bisita dyan diyan pa sa naghihintay, no?
Oo.
Anyway, Mayor, baka may mga importante ka dyan na mga dapat ipaabot sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating mga tagapakinig ngayon dito po sa ating mga kasama dito po sa RMN and then sa kay Poparing Vlogger. No, pwede natin ma-invite yan or pwede natin ibalita doon, Mayor.
Oo. We have envisioned or we have planned to implement big ticket projects here in Pandan also. One of which is our PRDP road, no? Which is connecting. We have 7 hinterland barangays, no? Pandan has 34 barangays, 15 coastal barangays, 12 inland barangays, meaning it is not coastal but it's still lowland, and we have 7 hinterland barangays, no? So ang aming 7 hinterland barangays hindi pa yan nare-reach kung dito ka sa Pandan manggaling, no? We have to pass through Ibahay. Oo. So what we are planning, we have already represented this with the PRDP, the Philippine Rural Development Projects. This is World Bank finance projects, no? And to make a road interconnecting all the 7 hinterland barangays, no? This is a huge project. Actually, malaki ang budget, but we have already representations with World Bank and they are considering such projects, no? May mga may mga compliance namin ng requirements is nasa almost 80% na. So baka within the 3rd or 4th quarter ma-approve na. So at least that would be a big impact also, because we have also lots of tourism sites in our hinterland barangays, no? So that's one. Number 2, we have CHESA finance projects in Malumpati, no? As you can see, no, our Malumpati is very crowded right now in our swimming area. So we will expand that. Maglagay kami ng dam doon sa may downstream ng Malumpati River so that yung tubig medyo tumaas doon sa existing na mababaw, no. So pag nangyari 'yon, magiging times 2 or times 2.5 ang aming swimming area na. So malaki na. And it will be financed by TIESA, yung Tourism Infrastructure Development Authority, no. This is a grant project through of course our Senator Loren Legarda.
Yes.
So yan ang advantage ng Pandan because we have a senator who came from Pandan, Senator Loren. And isa pa, we are also planning to renovate or expand our Liberman sports complex, no. It will be replaced with a new one, a modeled air-conditioned sports center, no. So yan yung mga big ticket projects namin na envision namin i-implement for this year. So, kung mangyari yun, baka lalong sumikat ang Pandan na.
Congrats in advance.
So Mayor, may dapat ka pasalamatan sa mga oras na ito.
Of course, salamat sa inyong pagbisita. Baka sa wide coverage ng inyong audience, lalong dumami ang aming aming turista, aming mga bisita. And siyempre, if that happens, siyempre ang aming revenue tataas din, di ba? So, maraming salamat sa inyo at sa lahat ng audience or nakikinig doon sa inyong mga programa. Maraming salamat. Sana bumalik ulit kayo.
Sana din po.
In that time, mag-relax-relax naman.
Maraming salamat, Mayor Tomas.